Order the regular park board meeting of July 16th, 2013 to order. Shall I please call the roll?
Gray.
Here.
Riley.
Here.
Boyles.
Here.
Tillman.
Here.
Callahan.
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So any items to be added, removed, or changed on the agenda?
Nope.
No. Excellent. All right. So I would entertain a motion to establish the consent agenda as follows. Approval of the meeting minutes for the special board meeting of June 11th. Approve of the meeting minutes for the regular board meeting of June 18th. Approve the executive session meeting minutes for June 18th. Approve the paid expenditures, unpaid expenditures, treasury report, and purchases.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Tillman, second by Gray. Any further discussion? Shall I-
On the treasurer's report, Rita just came up with an updated investment list. There was an addition issue.
So should we, is it to amend what was in the original packet?
It's, I don't know what you,
Then I guess I would say that we would,
Can we postpone the treasurer's report until next?
Or we can just pull that one and vote on it
separately?
separately.
Fair enough, we can do that.
Okay.
So we'd have to modify the motions on the floor, or the motion and the second on the floor to remove the treasurer's report, item number F.
So moved?
Let's give a motion. Great.
Second.
Second, okay, all right, so any further discussion? So then we are voting on establishment of the consent agenda inclusive of all items with the exception of F, which will be voted on separately.
Right.
Very good. Shall I please call the roll?
Boyles.
aye.
Gray.
Aye.
Riley.
Aye.
Tillman.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye, motion carries. So to finish this, then I would entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda as established.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Foyles, second by Tillman. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So we've established consent agenda. So now I would entertain a motion to approve the treasurer's report with the additional information we received this evening.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Foyles, second by Tillman. Any further discussion? Shelley, please call the roll.
Boyles.
Aye.
Tillman.
Aye.
Gray.
Aye.
Riley.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye, motion carries. Okay. Next item on the agenda is item number 6, guests, matters from the public. Anybody wishing to address the board this evening? Seeing none, moving on. Number 7 is matters from the commissioners. Open up the floor.
I just wanted to mention one thing, or just recognize a couple of our partners. Summer's winding down, and Batavia Youth Baseball, as well as the Batavia Bandits, are winding down their season. Both are very good baseball programs, and this year, especially with the Batavia Youth Baseball, with the travel programs, they've done pretty well and got us recognition around the area. And especially just this last weekend with the Kane County Bronco League, which they participate in. The 14U gold team won the whole championship for their league, and the red team came in second. So they really play some great baseball, and a lot of it's all around this area. So I brought some recognition to Batavia.
Super.
So I just want to recognize them.
Nice.
Right, thank you.
I just want to recognize the hardworking staff for Windmill City Fest. I was down there for 2 evenings of it. Saw everybody running around like crazy people and really working hard. And a special note to Director Locker for the weather, because I know you're in charge of that this year. Also recognizing the Parks Foundation running the bags tournament, and they've also been down there on the Riverwalk every Saturday morning with the board replacements. So
Great, thank you.
a lot of hardworking people.
Anyone else?
I earlier, end of June, I apologize. I attended the IAPD boot camp session. It was very informative, very well run. It was a good, I'm glad I attended. It was very helpful. And also Windmill City Fest. The first year we attended, we didn't have children. And I remember remarking to my husband how clean and family-friendly and safe it was. And I'm just happy that it continues to be that way. And it's always very well-run and nice and safe and fun. So good job, everyone. Thank you very much for all your work.
Yeah, same on the Windmill City Fest. After seeing some of the emails that came back, kudos to everybody on the staff. That was another fantastic weekend. So, great job.
Well done. Okay. Next item on the agenda is correspondence. So we have 4 pieces of correspondence this month. An email from Alderman Brown commenting on the landscape at the South Riverwalk Plaza. Congratulatory letter, Great Lakes Graphics Association letting the Park District know that Action Printing received an award of excellence for the printing of our 2013 Spring Fun Guide. And number 3, an invitation to a special celebration and chocolate fundraiser for the Art in Your Eye Festival, which I believe is being held at Interiors for Business.
Yes.
Correct? And then item number 4 on the 19th, correct?
Correct.
All
Friday.
right. And a thank you note from Chris and Mary Kelly expressing gratitude to an instructor for the district's Cool Science Marine Biology class. So we'll put those on file. Thank you very much. Next item on the agenda is announcements.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
Yeah. The Batavia Depot Museum will present the 7th annual Quilt and Textile Show this coming weekend, Friday through Sunday, at the Eastside Community Center in Shannon Hall, which is located at 14 North Van Buren Street. The show runs from 1 to 6 on Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Details on the show can be found online at bataviaquiltshow.com. Join the Batavia Park District for a movie in the park next Wednesday, July 24th, and then Wednesday, August 7th. The free movies will be held at the Riverwalk following the concert series at approximately 8:30 p.m. The July 25th movie in the park will be geared toward adults this year and will feature breakfast at Tiffany's. The August 7th movie in the park will feature the family-friendly flick The Muppets. Concessions will be available. Experience the sounds of summer at the Batavia Riverwalk on Wednesdays throughout July and August. The concert series continues tomorrow, July 17th, with the limited edition Big Band taking the stage at 7 p.m. Concessions will be sold throughout the evening, so come on down. The New Horizons Preschool currently has openings for the upcoming 2013-2014 school year. For more information about New Horizons or to schedule a tour, please contact Lori McDonald at 406-5282 or Lori M. at bataviaparks.org. The scenic Fox River is the ideal location to enjoy a leisurely ride on a 4-person paddle boat. Take in the beauty of downtown Batavia as you depart just north of the Peg Bond Center on Depot Pond. Venture down the Fox River and experience nature at its finest as you view a vast array of wildlife. In the hot summer months, a canopy does provide plenty of shade to offer a comfortable ride. Paddle boats on the Fox River are the perfect idea for date night or for affordable family fun. The cost is just $10 for half an hour. For more information, please visit our new and improved Batavia Park District website at bataviaparks.org. The new site features easier navigation, a seasonal slideshow, interactive map, and more. So check it out today.
Thank you. Okay, next item on the agenda is affiliate reports. And we are so happy, Holly, to have you here tonight.
I am so happy to be here tonight. Let me adjust my microphone so I can speak into it clearly. My name is Holly Deachman. I'm the station manager at Batavia Access Television. Nice to meet you, Tara. It's our first time, I think, meeting. I would love to talk about the partnership that we have with the Park District because we get so much back and hope we give to you a lot in return. Windmill City Fest is a perfect example, such a timely time for me to give my report. We get a booth sponsorship, a great space, and an opportunity for us to market ourselves to our own community. And in turn, we cover the event, and this year we decided to have our hosts of Out on the Town throughout the event there discovering and being a part of a lot that was going on throughout the festival. So hope that will share the beauty of the Windmill City Fest along with everything that you have to offer in the Park District, at least down there by the Pig Bond Center. So look for that over the next month to be broadcast on BATV. Some other things that we provide and love to support the Park District is through bulletins of upcoming events and openings and changes that are going on within the district. We recently covered the ribbon cutting at the disc golf course, and we have that dedication up on our channels and airing in the bulletin time. Also the rededication of Memorial Park. In addition to just covering the disc golf opening, we also had a student in the broadcasting class that took it upon himself to do his own family PSA on how to play disc golf. So we have a little demonstration where they're all, you know, this far away from the basket, but it's fun, and hopefully it shows everybody the address and where to go to play. So hopefully that will also garner some additional interest in some of the things that you all have to offer. We also offer meeting coverage. Garrett is here this evening with you. He's an intern with us from NIU, and just a great opportunity for people within either the broadcasting class at the high school or our internship programs that we offer throughout the year to get out there and be part of what's going on in our community and help us to archive all of the events and meetings that go on in our town. So another note, we are going to be removing all of our inventory from the Park District storage space so that it can actually make way for an appropriate use for the space. I know that it's a great storm shelter for everyone, and so by the end of this month we'll be removing all of our old VHS tapes and stuff that we have had stored in. It's all waiting to be transferred to DVDs now, so we'll get a little bit quicker on our feet on that project so we can remove everything so it can be used in its appropriate use. One of the biggest benefits that BATV receives from this partnership, and I talk about this every time that I come here because I truly feel it, is the benefit that we have of your appointment of a member of the Park District on our BATV Board of Directors. And having Allison for 10 plus years as the representative, and now Carrie, specifically for me personally, marketing is not my forte, and both of them have brought so much expertise to us and helped us along the way that we've been so fortunate to have them as one of my 11 bosses at BATV. It's always been great working with both Allison and Carrie, so very fortunate to have them. And moving forward, Carrie's expertise is going to be even more helpful to us because there's going to be some big changes coming to BATV. I don't know if you've seen the sign that we have posted out in front of the Batavia Fine Arts Center, but we do have something really big coming up. And what we're trying to encourage people to do is to like our Facebook page, which is BATV 1017. It is the way that we're going to communicate some of these changes and things that are upcoming. The reason why we're trying to encourage that is just that we have so much that we put out there and a lot of people don't know about it, and if they want to watch the videos, everything is really on demand now. So if they want to watch a park board meeting, they can go onto our website and watch it at their leisure. It does not have to be on any type of program schedule. We just found over time that it was really difficult for us to communicate that schedule out to the community. So we're posting all of our videos up online onto YouTube, and then we will communicate through our Facebook page when those new videos are being posted. So hopefully if anyone wants to know what's going on and news about Batavia, to please like the BATV Facebook page. We do have some new shows that have come out. We're now in production of episode 8 of Out on the Town, which seems like we just started. But then we also have Viewpoint, which we just produced, and that's going to be a more of a discussion roundtable. We had some of the representatives from the city of Batavia and some residents talking in the first episode about downtown redevelopment. So in the future, I'm sure that I will be seeking some of the experts within the Park District to discuss something on our panel as well. So we look forward to that. it's news to me as another show, our third rollout of 5, and we're hoping that will be in production in August, and we'll have a Park District segment on there. So Carrie and I have been in discussions about if we could do just like even a 30-second little blurb every other week about something, kind of basically what she just did about upcoming events and stuff that are being offered through the Park District. So look forward to that. But that's about it for me. Like I said,
Yeah,
hopefully like us on Facebook.
Such a light schedule for you.
I know. I do this out.
And I see you around town all the time, so I know it's not as light.
Usually I'm in my pajamas and at home, but whatever.
You're the master plate spinner.
Yeah. Yeah, if I could only do any of that, but so.
Well, we love having you come out because our relationship with BATV has been a strong one over the years. You've been a strong supporter of ours and certainly us of you. And, I really like some of the new things you're doing. I think it's great.
I really appreciate
It's
that.
fresh, it's new, it gives people a reason to kind of come back. I mean, BATV, government access channels have always been, the channel you flip to if you can't really find anything else. But I do think that with, the work that you and Alan have done, like on the sports work at the high school, these newer programs, the things you're doing at the library, as you know, my son was part of that
Yeah.
commercial,
Yeah.
it's just great. And the kids, and you're getting a generation to kind of get a clearer understanding of what BATV is, so kudos to you.
Thank you.
I just I remember a couple years ago when you guys did your first remote football game.
Yeah.
And now you're doing every game, you're doing all the basketball games, you're doing all the girls' basketball games, which I really love. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is I actually get text messages during the game from people across the country who are watching the game, with me. And I just think that it brings Batavia to the folks who can't be in Batavia. And, I think it's a great service, and keep that up. And I'm hoping some of the big things are stuff like that.
Well,
I didn't see.
and it's not, there are so many big things. I didn't even touch on football. Gosh, where's my brain been? But, so we're, August 30th, the first Bulldog football game. And I'm happy to report that we have expanded our coverage this year. We will be doing all home and away games. We also not only will be just streaming the away games, but they also will be broadcast on Comcast and AT&T Uverse. So that was a limitation that we had in the past. We could go and only stream away, but we've now hooked it back into the system so that we can actually broadcast the away games as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. So,
I love our reciprocal relationship, and it's just going to continue to blossom.
thank you, Allison.
So thanks for coming up. Don't feel the need to stay.
I probably
Jammies are
won't.
waiting for you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Holly.
Okay. So next item on the agenda is staff reports. So any updates or comments?
I guess I'll start. In my board report, I mentioned about the 103 South River Trail Access project. We did not get 3 quotes back as we had hoped. It would be under 20,000, so it does appear that we are going to go ahead and go out for bid on that. We'll be releasing those next week, a week from today, opening them on the 7th and bringing them to you with a recommendation to award at the August meeting. So we'll get that rolling here in the fall. So we'll have that, which is really probably just as well. Hopefully give us some really good pricing.
Great. Anyone else?
Yeah, unfortunately, we've seen a little upswing in the amount of graffiti in some of our parks within our system, and I would like to take this opportunity to kind of refresh everybody's memory of our Park Watch program. Sometimes people see signs all the time in the parks and then they don't realize exactly what it's for. This particular program and our mascot, Bruce the Spruce, provides you the opportunity that if you see something that concerns you or an activity or even reporting vandalism of sorts, the opportunity to contact Bruce via an anonymous tip line and a website. So these signs are in all of our parks. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with them and the phone number, and reach out to us anytime. I love getting the emails from you, and any help is good help.
Bruce loves receiving the emails too.
Yes, yes. Bruce does like getting emails. So luckily, everything has been easily removed, and just is very time consuming. So if you see anything out there, please give us a shout. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
River Rhapsody concerts this summer have been really popular. We've had 200 to 300 people almost on a regular basis. Obviously, we've had good weather. So that's sort of the central theme. If we have good weather, a lot of these events are really popular. Our Corey staff was audited again the first week in July, and I'm happy to report they received a 4-star rating, and that's what they shoot for every summer. It's really difficult to get a 5-star, but they had just a couple glitches that they improved on from the first one, so they will have one more audit before the end of the summer season. And then, football's right around the corner, and we have our youth football registration going on now, and our 7th grade program starts like the second week in August, so we're looking forward to that. So, thank you.
Might as well go right down the line. So a couple weeks ago when I started putting together my board report, we had just crossed the 900 mark on Facebook in terms of likes. And when I completed this on July 9th, we were up to 918. And I just checked it before the meeting, we were up to 950. So I'm very excited. So 50 away from 1,000, which will be a really big mark for us. I'm very excited about that. And I actually just had a social media meeting today and learned about a new application that we can use to kind of control all of the Facebook, Twitter. We can do a LinkedIn account, things like that. It's called Sprout Social. So I'm going to look into that for the Park District. It gives us some new analytics and new ways of pushing out. It kind of keeps an algorithm of when our fans are online, and it pushes out the message when the most people are online. It's kind of a really cool technology. So I'm going to look into that as well. And then I do want to let you guys know that Friday morning, we're hosting for the 3rd year now a media preview for the Quilt Show. We noticed a few years ago that the reporters weren't really covering it prior to. They were, coming and then covering it later. But in order to get them to cover it prior to promote the event, we're actually hosting a media preview Friday morning, so they can come chat with Carla and some of the exhibitors and things like that. And we've gotten a lot of good feedback, and we already have several that have RSVP'd, so we're looking forward to that.
Great.
Okay, on that same note, since we're talking about the Quilt Show, and that preview has really generated a great deal of coverage for us over the last 3 years, and just donuts and juice and,
What time is that Friday morning?
It's at 10 o'clock.
So when it opens at Friday, so doesn't it open at 10 on
No,
Friday?
it opens at 1.
At 1, okay.
But the quilts are all in place by then.
Right.
And some of our vendors are still doing a little setup, but it's okay. We have invited some of our Generations exhibitors to come that morning, which are the families that are bringing quilts that have a child that's made a quilt, mother and a grandmother. And they'll be there to be able to be interviewed or photographed or however we are hoping anyway. You probably noticed that I put one of these at your spot this year. I've never done that before, but I thought if you are interested in coming to the show as our VIP, which you are because you are our board, you're welcome to do that. I know Pat will be there at some point because he has agreed to choose the president's quilt this year. So we're very excited about that opportunity for you.
I'm nervous.
And
You have to make a quilt.
I know. That's what scares me.
It might be easier to make it.
You know you don't get to keep it.
Yeah, no, you don't get to keep it.
That's right. You have to wear white gloves.
But every year we do a special ribbon for that, and we do also do a ribbon for People's Choice, which is, or actually 2 ribbons for People's Choice. And we're very excited about the show. We have beautiful quilts this year, as always. If you can't use your pass, you're welcome to pass it on to somebody that you think might. But we look forward to seeing as many of you as possible. And if you can make the media preview, that would be wonderful too. We would
You'll be
love it.
amazed at the transformation.
It's at 10 o'clock, yes. And it really is. It's amazing to see how Shannon Hall transforms into this beautiful art gallery, really.
It's absolutely
is what
amazing.
it is.
Absolutely.
It's just amazing. So, thank you.
Thank you. You have an update as well?
Of course I do.
All right.
I always somehow get passed up, but that's okay. The auditors have officially left the building. They have completed, yay! Happily. No adjusting entries so far, so that's great. We're looking to get the draft of the report the beginning of next month. And I believe in September, October, we will be presenting the final report to you.
Great.
So I'm excited.
Board, any comments?
Yes, question and an opportunity to make sure that we stay on top of it. The park in Geneva, any issues or concerns with keeping up on schedule with that?
No.
Good. So we're right on where we need to be with that?
Yes, sir.
Great, thank you.
Eric's been doing a very good job of just ongoing correspondence.
Yeah, great. I just wanted to give you the opportunity in case there was any pressing issue like rain or whatever that pushed us back, that it's out there. And so, yeah. So, thank you.
Anyone else? I just want to make one comment. I really enjoyed the article, Carrie, in the IAPD magazine. And not only did I enjoy it, since I obviously know a lot about it, but I got a lot of nice emails and comments from colleagues, so well done. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's good. Next item on the agenda is Executive Director's Report.
You bet. Well, I was surprised that the staff didn't bring up the Windmill City Fest, although I know that John had made mention of it. So I would like to congratulate staff on an excellent job this year with Windmill City Fest. There were no hiccups, and staff worked their tails off and did a phenomenal job. I mean, the teamwork showed. I did forward to the board the email from Detective Kevin Bretz, the same email that I sent to all staff. But I'm very proud of you, and we certainly work together as the A-team, and I appreciate all the efforts. And the Batavia Chamber of Commerce, Roger, we appreciate you always putting your best foot forward, as well as the City of Batavia. The police department was phenomenal, and the Batavia Fire Department with the golf challenge, the fire hose challenge, wrong challenge. But certainly, it's a community event, and thanks to Jeff for leading the charge as the festival organizer.
Good job.
Mm-hmm. But that's not it.
But wait, there's more?
Tangent. Wait, yes. Right now, I'm working with staff, the leadership team, on finalizing work plan goals and scorecards, and we will put that in next month's board packet, so that way you'll get a chance to see what we're aiming for this year. So. Also, today was the first day for our new Human Resources and Risk Manager. Her name is Jennifer Bruggeman, coming to us from the Wheaton Park District. Jennifer has a master's in Management and Organizational Behavior from Benedictine University, and she's a tremendous asset to our staff already in such a short period of time. So,
great.
Awesome.
And that's a wrap.
Okay, next item on the agenda is new business planning update.
The planning updates will change. A lot of the meetings have been canceled, but when they did get back together, they decided to change the size of the board and reduced the size down to 7, eliminating the school and park district representatives. However, we will be getting regular updates. And so I will just be reporting whatever updates we receive in emails and so forth and correspondence from them, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Next item on the agenda is Fox Valley Special Rec.
Yep, I attended the last board meeting, and we did the annual review for Carolyn Nagel. And we also had an approval of special recreation levy requests. so, which is pretty common, especially this time of the year with a lot of the projects coming down the pike, so
Okay.
that's it.
Wow. Item number 17, executive session. So I would entertain a motion to enter into executive session, 2C5, leasing property and land acquisition under the Illinois Open Meetings Act.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Tillman, second by Foils. Shelley, please call the roll.
Tillman,
Aye.
Boyles,
Aye.
Gray,
Aye.
Riley,
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye, motion carries. So we are going into executive session. Our July meeting typically is a light month, so thank you very much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in August, so thank you.